Okay, well, welcome to 365 Days of Prayer, day 9. My kids made it through their first week, which really consisted of one day because of the slow start that they're doing. And it was kind of sad. It was so smoky today that poor Kaylee on her first day of kindergarten didn't get to play outside at all. But at least they're in school. I'm super grateful for that. So prayers today are actually for the people who are making decisions. Now, understand that I am not saying that COVID is not a real thing. I do believe it is. But there was a piece aired of an LA health official saying that she didn't see that schools would even consider reopening until after the election. Now, that just seems a little odd if the closure of schools isn't at least partly political. And the fact that there have been so many studies that not having kids in schools is really detrimental to their learning, to their socialization, to their mental health. It really just bothers me that there might be people in power who are making decisions to keep kids out of school in order to turn the election or influence the election. So the prayer today is for all of these people who are in elected powers and appointed powers, that they're actually doing the right thing for people and not for political purposes. All right, here we go. Dear God, we thank you for this day and for the blessings that you have provided for us. It's a really hard day. September 11th was a hard year for us. 19 years ago, a lot of people lost their lives. But at that point, Americans came together. And at this point, America is really divided. And there's a lot of stuff happening with our elected officials and appointed officials where we just don't know who to trust anymore. And so, Lord, I pray that you will guide these elected officials and appointed officials and help them to actually make decisions for the benefit of people and not for the benefit of an election. There's been just so much distrust and so many things changing back and forth that it's really hard for us to know who to trust and what to trust. And so I also pray that you will kind of give us the peace over things that we can't control, obviously, but also that discernment to be able to know what we should be paying closest attention to. And Lord, I just pray that as we struggle through this really, really long, challenging year, that you help us to enjoy the days that we have, that you help us to turn our focus closer to you, and that you help us turn hearts back to you so this nation can finally heal and stop being so divided. In your name, amen. All right, so that's my Friday. I didn't even make it to the gym today because the smoke is so bad. I didn't think that I could breathe, and the weekend doesn't look very good either. So I'm probably going to go a little stir crazy, but we'll get through it. And tomorrow will be day 10, I believe. So I'll get this up for you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Keep praying.